blanchi, denti bianchi. Sì, sono felice di averti qua. Soldi non ne ho, io sono Alfredo, soldi non ne ho, sono Alfredo, più che disteso, come farò? Soldi, soldi, soldi non ne ho, come farò? Ballo e rido e canto, non lo so, come farò? Soldi, soldi, soldi non ne ho, come farò? Ballo e rido e scherzo, ma però io non ne ho. Soldi, soldi, soldi non ne ho, come farò? Ballo e rido e canto e non lo so, come farò? Soldi, soldi, soldi non ne ho, come farò? Ballo e rido e scherzo, ma però io non ne ho. Soldi, soldi, soldi non ne ho, come farò? Ballo e rido e canto e non lo so, come farò? Soldi, soldi, soldi non ne ho, come farò? Ballo e rido e scherzo, ma però io non ne ho. Soldi, soldi, soldi non ne ho, come farò? Ballo e rido e canto, non lo so, come farò? Soldi, soldi, soldi non ne ho, come farò? Ballo e rido e scherzo, ma però io non ne ho. Soldi, soldi, soldi non ne ho, come farò? Ballo e rido e canto e non lo so, come farò? Soldi, soldi, soldi non ne ho, come farò? Ballo e rido e scherzo, ma però io non ne ho.
Hello. I see chat's already starting off on a great great note today. Some well-timed Italian bestemmie. Where the fuck? Okay, whatever. I'm fucking hot, let me tell you. I mean, one moves to Sweden to have some kind. Well, look at this. Look at this. Hairy fucking leg. Look at this. Look at what. How am I supposed to stream? How am I supposed to get mad if I'm sweating? I can't get mad if I sweat. That wouldn't be fun. It's fucking 23 degrees in here. I don't know how the fuck am I supposed to stream? Cazzo. No AC. I mean, there's a few houses in Sweden with AC, but definitely not enough. I guess things are gonna change over the next few years if this keeps up, but yeah, not for long. I mean, it's still May and it's so it's incredibly hot. I mean, it sucks. It sucks. And if it's already this hot in May, I wonder if it's gonna get worse. Okay. So anyway, welcome. We're already off to a great start. I'm fucking pissed off and sweaty. Of course, it's not capturing as usual. Pool streams in the pool. I like that there's double pool there. Double pools. Music sounding weird. Okay. So last time. No, I won't come to Dubai. Last time I was at. I actually don't remember my. Okay, there's dates. I did not remember my save. That's great. I know there's a sea in Dubai. That's true. Okay. And also, I'm gonna just do a lot of talking tonight because I have to grind. So that's not gonna be fun. So I don't know. I ask questions. Should I ask myself questions? I don't know. And still, I've got this nagging feeling that I'm missing something in this game, and I'm gonna regret. There's skiing in Dubai too. Oh, nice. I don't ski, but it might be time to take it up. I mean, I did ski once when I was like, I don't know, 8 maybe.
That was good.
And I remember the ski instructor saying some very nasty words because I didn't know how to brake. And he got pissed off at one point. Screaming at a child. Shame on you! Skiing instructor from Italy whose name I don't remember. There's a photograph fit of a mindset remote of the bag is here on IG with a cozy sweater. You're not making this any better though, you know.
That was good timing practice. Any more weight? Your legs are...
Oh fuck. I don't know what Dubai's actually shit. Yeah, I guess that's why I said you're not making this any better. I mean, I don't know what would make it better, but not the thought of Dubai being cooler than the fucking Sweden.
Too stiff and sore to use this right now. After some any more? Your legs are too.
So what was I supposed to do again? I don't even know. Okay. So we have to answer the riddle, and I have the berries, and I met the bush, so I don't know why I can answer the riddle. What time is it? No, it's sunset. Maybe we should have a quick stroll outside in at night. I guess. It's not really night. Close enough. So let's have a quick garlic meal. I forgot the garlic. I also my other webcam is also turned off, so it doesn't. Knock on the door.
Movement on the others. After a few.
Okay, tomorrow I'll bring the garlic. Oh, there's a jester.
Have a seat. Wait, no, better leave the seats here.
The one who makes jokes worse than me.
The show can't get on the road until you get off your load. So sit a while and enjoy yourself. Or maybe just sit.
That's every Twitch streamer ever, probably.
The gnome is just plain folks. A clown around town. Everything about him epitomizes bad taste and attempted humor.
I mean, if the jester would do like bad streams on Twitch, he would work great.
Be they ever so humble, there's nobody stays home. I've been on the road so long, I have flat tires on my feet. I go wherever I can tell a good joke, and many places where I can't. I'm staying at this inn for a while until I find something here. I got the last store down the hall. Visit me sometime. I'm sure we can have a few laughs together.
A few laughs. Put a bandage on it. Wow, that's a reference that only aficionados of the Genesis Temple will recognize, which means
Hey,
no
my
one.
last tour was a great success.
Never knew what I was supposed to do in the
I
Quest for Glory
everyone.
games.
But there's no business
It's,
like show business.
they're not
With
easy.
So much go on.
They're not easy. I mean, I would say I'm not a huge expert, but among the Sierra Adventure games I've played, the Quest for Glory games are probably among the easiest. If that makes it any better, probably not. But
I got millions of them. Problem is, I can't remember most of them, and the ones I do remember should have been buried long ago. I used to be worth my wit in gold.
People
but,
screaming
oh,
also.
it's a long story. Ask me about it some other time.
Okay, let's. So we're not eating. We're just.
Good evening, ladies and germs. A funny thing happened on the way to Mordavia. I got here. I walked up to the innkeeper here and says to the guy, "You know how lucky you are to have such a funny guy as myself staying here?" The innkeeper says, "No, but if you hum a few bars, I can fake it." May as well laugh now. This act doesn't get any funnier. I sit down here for a meal and order some soup. When the waiter brings it in, I says, "Waiter, there's a fly in my soup." The waiter says, "Of course, that's the soup du jour." Am I going deaf in here? Or how can so many people sleep with all these lights on?
These are not bad jokes. They're not jokes.
Seriously, folks, I went to the doctor just the other day, and he said he had some good news and some bad news. What's the good news, I asked. "You only have 3 months to live," said the doc. "That's terrible. What's the bad news?" I said. The doc replied, "I'm getting married." I know I had an audience when I came in here. Anyhow, show me a guy with 1,000,000 kopecks, and I'll show you a guy who's rich.
That's rich.
Hey, you only had to listen to this material. I'm the one who had to stand here and take it. Anyway, thank you, thank you, thank you. You've been a swell bunch of seats.
Phew. The gnome has stopped speaking. Maybe he's finished telling his joke. You think about applauding, but you're not quite sure if you heard the punchline yet.
What did you think of my performance? Was I hilarious or what? Is this an inn or a cemetery? I've had livelier times at funerals. Some help you were. It's nights like these that make me feel like an inept idiot and a lousy laughingstock. Pleased to meet you. I could tell by your outfit that you were no ordinary rube.
Funny Bones.
Funny Bones, the name. Joke's a fair game. I'm a pro punster.
So we're not even eating. So I got here just to meet the gnome, which was not a great idea. Now, wait.
Well, you know I'm not a census taker over here, but there are no other gnomes in Mordavia.
Yeah, he's right.
Wonder.
Yeah, when they show up, there goes the neighborhood. We have no need for gnomes here.
You guys are so narrow-minded you could all look through a keyhole with both eyes. What gnome would want to work here? You guys have all the sense of humor of a wyvern with a hangover.
That was not bad.
At the risk of waxing poetic, what need have we of fools?
Hey, you got a point. There are enough fools in here already to reach critical mass.
Somebody just shoot me.
And just when I was going to invite you to my party. There's always room for one boy.
Oh, I'll tell you, he's rough, you know? Anyone could tell better jokes than that gnome did.
Look, I'd argue with you, but I never engage in a battle of wits with an unarmed man.
I mean, he's got some roasting skills.
Guy's dying up there. I didn't get anything.
Hey, how could you? If ignorance is really bliss, you're the world's happiest guy.
Fellas, is it just me, or is Shecky's performance here lacking a certain sense of humor?
What do you say, Shakis?
Are you kidding? He was rough. Get a day job.
Sir?
You're right, and he wasn't very funny either.
What do you mean I wasn't funny? You guys wouldn't know a punchline if it hit you in the face.
Okay.
You've never seen so many...
It is very dangerous in Mordavia. If you wish to return later this...
Okay. Okay, let's go have some fun, which I'm probably gonna regret.
The massive gate to this town is secure. You try to climb over the gate. The massive... You try...
Come on, we have 200
Massive-
climbing. We can't even climb over a fucking gate.
You try... The map... You try... The map... You try... The map... You try... The map...
You try. You ma. You try. There we go. You just need a little persuasion. We also have the meeting with Katrina.
It's good to see you again. I hope you are enjoying your visit to Mordavia. You need to take better care of yourself, you know? It is very dangerous out at night.
Well, we do need. We do know.
Why, you've been injured. Here, take this and drink it. It should help.
Oh,
I
she's
will
so
be
thoughtful.
most displeased. I mean, sorry if something were to happen to you.
She is the attractive peasant woman you met shortly after escaping from the Cave of the Dark Ones. You reach out to touch the woman, but she nimbly steps out of your reach.
Please, do not do that. I do not even know if I can trust you.
I don't know if it's a lisp or just the bad quality of the of the audio.
But sir, I hardly know you yet.
Oh no.
You wouldn't be trying to take advantage of me, would you?
It's such a beautiful night. Attack woman. No, we're not gonna attack woman. We're gonna flirt, of course. We're gonna get some riz.
Try out a few of your best lines on her.
Riz.
You flatter me. It is nice to have someone as handsome and attractive as you say such things to me.
I think it's not a lisp. I think it's the bad quality of the audio.
You tell her your name and a little about your adventure.
I am Porcodillo.
Oh, fascinating. I have never met a true hero before. You must tell me more sometime. You may call me Katrina.
She already told
And
us.
what shall I call you?
We just introduced ourselves, Katrina. Do you have Alzheimer's?
I must go now.
Oh no.
I hope we can meet again soon. I enjoy your company.
Before you can think to follow her, the young peasant girl has disappeared into the forest.
And like that, she was gone from my life. So, I won't go fight the Necrotor, so let's see if we can meet Anna.
You feel a chill go...
Ah, fucking whip. Ah, there she is.
A ghostly figure floats near the center of this clearing.
Everything is so strange.
It could have added a little
Lost my
effect
way
of
home.
something. I mean, she
Please,
speaks quite clearly
can
for
you
a ghost.
Help me find my way. I'm trying to find my way home. I keep getting lost.
The ghostly apparition vanishes.
There you are. What happened to you? I thought you were going to show me the way to town. Why are you saying that? Why are you trying to hurt me?
Lady, you're a ghost.
I'm lost in... I live in town. Somewhere in town. I am looking for berries. The wild blackberries.
Come on.
I don't understand. Every time I try to follow you, I find myself here again. Why can't I leave this place? Why can't I go home? No, no, it can't be, no!
No.
The ghostly apparition vanishes.
Uh-oh. Got some bad... Wasn't me again. Fucking baddies. Okay, you know what? You do it yourself. Seem to know what you're doing. I don't understand how in... What was it? 5 games? They could never figure out a decent combat system. They all suck. In some way or another, they all suck. Good. Yeah, leave.
I remember now.
Yeah.
I was walking home. Something started to chase me. I tried to run. Something knocked me over and... everything went black. I'm dead, aren't I? I really can't go home again. I'm just a ghost. My name was Anna. I can remember things now. But everything is like a faded dream. It seems so strange to think of myself as a ghost. Everything is blurry. There's no day or night.
Probably not
Only
very
the shadowy
fun.
landscape.
Especially
I
the
want to
whole
go from
being
here,
trapped
but
in
I
one
cannot
place thing.
leave. I can only wait. I can remember my house now. I lived beside the tall oak tree near the center of town.
In the only house in town,
I've been
basically.
gone so long. My poor, poor Nikolai.
Okay, we solved this one. What else can we do at night? Except get ourselves killed.
You feel it?
Ugh. Why do I always end up at the gypsy encampment? Okay, thanks. Yes. Yes. I think the game just crashed. I mean, it didn't crash one. I mean, it didn't really crash. I can still restore. So, okay. Okay, let's give it. It didn't crash. It just was a little bit stuck.
I'm dead, aren't I?
Yes, you're dead, Anna. And I think we clarified it.
There's something strange about this bush.
So what am I supposed to do with
You'll
this?
have to get a little close. You'll have...
What am I supposed to do with this bush? How do I know the name? How do I identify it? I don't think there was nothing you could do with the bush except get the berries. So what the? Where's Arana's garden?
In the southern part of the...
No. I'm having always trouble finding.
You think you're in the southern or southeast?
No. Up. Fuck it. Ah, the Revenant. Ah, there it is. Okay, let's go to sleep.
You have returned to this wonderful place between worlds. You are again filled with the joy of being truly alive. You find yourself dancing at the heart of the cosmos. You spin and the universe swirls with you and around you.
It's like a Beatles song.
Suddenly, something calls out to you. You feel a coldness rapidly devouring you. You falter in fear as you remember what happened the last time you were here. The voice calls again, and you feel trapped, helpless. The closer you get to that voice, the greater the fear. It is a voice of pain, a voice of death. You flee in terror. You awaken as the sun...
I didn't even give him back my full health. I'm still poisoned too.
You wake in a cold sweat.
Okay, now I'm not poisoned. Arana, your health restoring services suck. Okay, so I guess we can go again with this. Let me try again the Lishi, maybe. Now do we know the answer now? Ah, no! No! Run away, run away, run away! Okay. As I was saying, let's try the Lishi again. So he's this way.
You straighten out.
10 and 12 make 22. This killer plant will crawl to you. Hungry, hunting, seeking food. A berry bush with an attitude?
Why is this? Yeah, nothing yet. No shit. I don't remember the... Okay, let's go back to Dr. Cranium. Also, why why is this not working? I don't remember this problem. Go up. Go right. Okay, right is fine. So up, it's not up, it's right. Characters are very cute. Indeed they are. So I guess we should tell the man about
He's been gone for a long time.
What
I have
happened?
been looking for so so very long. I do not know what has become of my Anna.
He's been looking for her for like 25
Yes,
years?
well, I keep looking for Anna. Will you help me find her? She's missing.
You start to tell the old man about the ghost you met in the forest.
Anna? You have seen Anna?
You explain that you saw her ghost in the forest.
Ghost in the fog.
Anna is in the forest? Where is she? I must go to her.
You tell Nikolai where you saw Anna, and try to explain that she is dead.
Thank you. I cannot thank you enough for finding my Anna. I will go to her now. I will help her find her way home.
So that's the good ending. I don't know what I don't know if you can do anything. I don't think so. So we will find out later what happens with Nikolai and Anna, I guess. Now I can also enter Nikolai's home and raid it, since he doesn't really need it anymore. Let's go to... Dun, dun, dun. The Cranium has a collection of copyright-free classics.
I believe I am on the verge of a major discovery.
There it is, read the
Last
solution.
night, I believe that there is a
Also, that reminds me, I have to
formula
open the
which can be
manual
used to
again.
create a
Yay!
rehydration solution. Such a solution could be used to restore fluidity to any substance or object that has become prematurely dry. If we can but manufacture Dr. Cranium's rehydration solution in sufficient quantities, we could rehydrate the great Shapirian Desert. Of course, there are a few small bugs to be worked out. It would take most of the water in the world's oceans to make that much solution.
I mean, with climate change, that's not a big problem.
The tiny snag that I have not been able to remember the formula since awakening from the dream.
Oh no, okay, let's talk about it.
Dr. Cranium's rehydration solution should be a shoe-in for the alchemical innovation of the animal ward. It contains the prime essence
okay,
of the
maybe
element of water
that's why.
in a perfectly
Okay.
condensed... Oh, I do seem to be a little careless in keeping track of my scientific formula.
Maybe now he tells us to go find the bush.
Somewhere. I think it was in the margins of one of my books. I spent some time in Spielberg last summer. There seemed to be...
Some sort of complicated scientific experiment is... You relate the tale of your journey to Shapir, and how you saved 2 cities from the evil vizier...
Which is Quest for Glory 2.
...and his elemental minion.
Now you're talking science.
So someday I will
Elements are
play,
the building
maybe.
blocks of everything in
In
nature.
full.
I am sure. You say this Ardavis referred to a dark master here in Mordavia? I am sure I have never heard of such a one here. There are rumors of strange goings-on in the castle, but I do not credit such tales without scientific observation to back them up.
Okay,
If you... Here you... you need my world-famous rehydration.
Okay, no, so it's the same shit. Okay. So it's water, air, water, pizza, and earth.
Yes, that sounds just right. By the way, I could use some goo for one of my experiments. It would be most kind if you could bring me some when you return for the rehydration solution.
Goo.
Rehydration may prove to be a crucial...
Where was the goo?
This is a little too... You pick... Your legs are too stiff and sore to use this
Yep.
right now.
Rather than a reference, that's just him. That's 100% him.
Nikolai has disappeared from from his home.
Wow, that was quick.
The last time I saw him, he said something about finding Anna. I fear he is dead.
Wow, it took like what? A couple of hours? Okay. I need to remember this goo thing because I don't remember. Okay, I guess it's time to check out our walkthrough. At least I did one stream without it. Goo. The Squidstone area. Okay, empty flask. Okay. I imagine it was something like that, but I wasn't sure. Also, we haven't been back. But it's not a lot of reason to go back to the swamp. Get out of my swamp!
You are deep in the...
Hello. I think I'm going the wrong way again. Shit. And I No, leave! I'm having trouble leaving the screen for some... Okay, there we go. So that's the goo.
Narrow stream of viscous, gooey, grimy sludge.
Okay, so we used an empty flask.
You slowly fill your flask with the greasy, grimy goo.
I just love that goo word. Goo.
Small hummocks of earth and grass. The heavy odor of decay overwhelms your senses and makes you feel slightly nauseated as you survey this gloomy swamp.
Can we go? No. I think we do need a bone at some point.
You pick up a single slimy bone.
I'll pick up a bone, just in case. You always need a bone, I think, in your life. Always have a bone ready. Which I just realized could be a double entendre, but I didn't think of it.
Hello there. Could you help me?
Hello, Ruthie.
This water is so cold and I need someone to help warm me.
So we went from Twitch to OnlyFans.
I am the Rusalka. Please.
Okay. I don't know if we can do anything. If we're not a paladin. Do remember we can tell her name at least, but maybe I'm remembering wrong. Maybe we can't do anything. We need to go talk to Boris. Hi, Boris.
Welcome again.
Welcome
to the
again.
gates of the Castle Borgov. I hope that you've been
It's like a little
enjoying your visit to
Vincent
Mordavia.
Price meets Mr. Burns from The Simpsons.
I am very sorry, but I can only open
With
this
little
gate
Boris
by the
Karloff.
command of the master. The master seldom leaves the castle and has few guests. I do not know if anyone at the castle is named Katrina. My house is just inside the gates, and I seldom see anyone from the castle. Since the last boyar passed away many years ago, the castle has been uninhabited until recently. Now it is owned by the master, who is also my employer. It is not a bad job. I am paid well and on time.
Can we tell Boris about his wife? Yes, there we go.
You tell Boris what Olga said about him. He blushes.
Olga was always opinionated. I grew tired of listening to her complain about me all the time.
So what we can do is get them back together with the, with the shopkeeper.
Good luck, and may your feet move faster than the thing that chases you.
I don't think that is required. I don't think that earns you anything. It's just fun. I don't even think you ever see them together. They just talk about it. But that's a nice little thing, I guess. So we have the goo. Let's go to Cranium. Cranium really likes his Salmon says.
You are a most persistent visitor.
Indeed I
If
am.
you chose to devote this much energy to the pursuit of scientific knowledge, you could make tremendous progress in solving the great questions of our age.
Take the goo.
That is terrific. This is just what I need for my experiments. As I promised, here is your rehydration solution.
Great. Okay, so we're one step closer to solving that, but we need to still make progress with the Lishi, which is a bigger problem.
I have been thinking a bit about that castle on the mountain.
So let me see if the walkthrough says anything.
Might make a wonderful environment for
bush.
scientific research. Perhaps someday one of my descendants will work in a castle like that.
Oh, you must... Okay. You must finish Baba Yaga's quest of making her a pie. Okay. Yeah, I do remember how to get a Baba Yaga, so that shouldn't be a huge problem. So I guess we'll go do some
After some rest,
some sports, and then we'll head off. Some good old grinding. Yeah.
that was fun. Now you feel like climbing something even higher, like Mount Tana.
Okay, I think climbing is leveled up enough.
Any more weight? There's only a certain amount of punch. After.
Okay, since it's still early, let's go to Olga. Tell her about Boris.
More missing people. Now old Nikolai is gone.
Who else is missing?
What is this town coming to?
You tell Olga that Boris says she complains about him all the time.
Well, if he'd ever been here to get his work done instead of spending all his time carousing at the inn,
Carousing.
I wouldn't have had to complain. And you can tell him I said so, huh?
We will tell him. Don't worry, Olga. Your complaints are safe with me.
What would you like to know about? They say Nikolai went off to look for Anna for the last time.
Yeah, 3 hours ago.
Maybe they're together again somewhere.
Okay, it's not like 3 weeks have passed, but okay.
Vampires, is it? There's talk that those strangers up in Castle Borgov are never seen by day and can't abide the smell of good old garlic. If you are going to do any wandering outside town, make certain you have some garlic with you, just in case.
Which is ironic because I don't think you ever get attacked by any vampire in this game.
Borgovs used to live in the castle north of town. The last Borgov was said to have disappeared under suspicious circumstances.
Suspicious circumstances.
However, no one seems to know just what happened to him. Yuri hasn't been the same since his daughter was stolen away 2 years ago. Gypsies took her, I told him so. Never listens to me though. He's not doing much business at the inn either.
I wonder why.
Except for those lazy
I mean, this town is basically impossible to reach, so how could an inn get any business?
Yeah, good night and don't let the bedbugs bite, as my husband used to say.
I think he stole that from somewhere, Olga. That was not his.
You get a fine meal of roast duckling a la garlic.
That sounds good too.
I do not gossip. I am well, as always.
He's well.
I know little of the forest, for I seldom leave my inn. You should speak with the burgomeister.
Okay.
Besides the ones that come in here in the evening, there are quite a few others. You probably have met this shopkeeper. the gravedigger, and the
Then
burgomaster.
there's Nicola who died.
And then there's Nicola. He is a harmless old man who wanders around looking for
He
his
wandered.
dead wife.
And now he is gone.
Must be ashamed.
He's
grow
he's
old
gone.
all alone. The gravedigger is a strange one, though he is a good carver of tombstones and digger of graves. The burgomeister keeps to himself.
What about the inn?
This inn used to do a steady business before this swamp prevented traders
that's what I was
and tourists
saying.
from coming. Now we mostly make our money off of food and drink.
Okay, oops.
After some rest.
I like the little detail of the Burgermeister closing his window. So maybe we could also go very quick to... yeah, to the right.
This isn't a good time to approach the house window.
Okay, still too early. Okay, let's wait for night.
That window is... that... You carefully open the window. You search around in the wardrobe, but the only thing loose and portable is a garlic clove that has come loose from the garlic braid you see in here.
I mean, that's 25 kopecks. So.
In the pocket of one of the pairs of pants in here, you'll find some money. You add 20 kopecks and 1 crown to your purse. The chest is locked. The chest is locked.
That's it, it's locked. We can't do anything.
It doesn't budge.
What?
It...
What? Come downstairs.
You find a small bottle of healing potion, which you take. You also find a large book, too bulky to take with you. It's a diary. The author was working in Castle Borgov when the Boyar was still around, and mentions a secret passage in the Boyar's crypt. Interesting. You pick up... You... Pawing around in the odds and ends, you pick up a dagger, 1 crown...
Yes, it's always nice
Couch
to
looks as though it's
ransack
seen
an old
better
man's
years.
home.
It's badly worn and starting to sag. The table and chairs look... It's an attractive, but not particularly valuable music box. With the old man gone, his bed lies empty. There's an oil lamp near the bed. The old man... A hero has many... This is not a good... This is...
So there's no way to open this. With a sword...
Hey, here... That...
No. Okay, I guess we'll keep it locked. Okay, let's go meet Nikolai then. So we can tell him that we just ransacked his home.
The map.
She's a nice touch. Katrina is not here tonight. Guess she has better things to do than meet with us. Yeah, that was the thief theme. The thief theme is very jazzy. No, I don't want to fight this thing. Fuck off. No.
You start to take the pick. That feels good. You feel it?
There they are.
I found you, Anna.
Nikolai, I have been trying to find you for so long.
I never stopped looking for you, Anna. Never.
Aww.
I love you, Anna. I loved you from the moment you smiled at me. And I will love you for always.
Oh, Nikolai. This time we will always be together.
I can't even do a hug with my hands. That sucked.
Forever.
The ghostly apparition vanishes.
We came back one last time to thank you for reuniting us.
Well, why did they switch the
Yes.
voice
Thank
from
you so
old
much.
to young? That's strange.
Without your help, I would have been lost forever.
I do not know how we can help you. This is the last you will ever see of us.
It is cute.
If there is anything we can do for you, please ask.
What can two ghosts do for us?
I shall never again be lost and alone. Nikolai and I will find our way. Being a ghost is not bad when you have someone you love with you.
Very true.
I have been lost so long. I do not know how I can help you. Perhaps you can talk to my friend Olga. She knows everything that goes on in town.
Olga.
She married Boris Stovich, who owned the shop.
She did? She is such a lovely girl. I'm sure they are happy together.
Not really, but
Olga will be able to tell you many things about the town.
I have not been so happy since the day of our wedding. It seems strange being a ghost. Still, it is better than being an old man who has lost his only love.
poor Nikolai.
It has been so long, and I know so little of what goes on today. Still, some time ago, there was talk in town about a stranger moving into Borgov Castle. There was much talk and many rumors about who had moved in. I do not know whether your path will ever take you to the castle.
It will.
But I do know of a secret passageway to there. There was some talk of vampires at the time. I do not think anyone in Mordavia was actually killed by a vampire. My grandfather once told me that there is a secret passage that leads from the Borgov crypt in the cemetery to the castle. It was an escape route for the Borgov family when they were alive. I do not think anyone even saw the stranger. We only knew him as the Dark Master.
I mean, that's just
It is an ominous title.
that's just a normal title that anyone could use.
You may of course take my hat. I have no further use for it.
Thank you for the hat. I'm not sure how you gave me the hat. Is it a ghost hat?
Nothing. The hat doesn't fit very well. You must have been letting all this hero business go to your head.
Ho ho! Can we go to Baba Yaga now? It's probably not a good idea to go to Baba Yaga now. I might try it, but probably a bad idea. Ah, that's fucking thing. Okay, you know what? Let's go. I don't even remember what this is called. Bang.
You finally managed to de-spell and defeat the Chernovi wizard.
Okay, was the Chernobyl wizard.
Score! You find a few gold crowns and a number of copper kopecks.
Street Fighter style thing. It's again, I was complaining a bit ago. It's a mix between real time and turn-based fighting, and it doesn't work either way. It's you can decide to both let the computer fight for you, which is usually the best option, even though as you can see it's not perfect. And you can also decide to fight yourself, but you have to use basically just the mouse. So you jump with left click and you hit with right click. It's a mess. It's a bit of a mess, honestly. Again, I don't know how come they never figured out a decent combat system for all these Quest for Glory games, but there you go.
As you oh, that's right. It is magic.
It's one of the best fighting system in the series. So There's that.
So, have you got an excuse for being here, or have you just come to keep me company?
Gotta keep you
The
company.
nearest scout.
When I mentioned that you had visited the last time, she didn't exactly get out the welcome mat, if you know what I mean. But once she got over a temper tantrum, though, she got that smile on her face.
What do you mean by smile on her
Expect
face?
a warm greeting when you get in the hut. Like, you know, maybe you stewing in her cauldron.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting kind of bored hanging out here until you showed up. Now I'm dying, so to speak, to find out what happens when you and Baba meet again. They're just the guards. Nothing inside their skulls but some magic. Not exactly brilliant conversationalists like myself. Baba Yaga came from a place a bit to the east of here, but she always had a soft spot for this little valley. Said there was a lot of dark magic about this place, so she thought she'd spend the winter here before moving back home. We come originally from Mother Saria. You know, big place to
Never
the
heard
east
of Mother
here.
Saria.
When Baba
I don't
got
think
the
we'll
yen to
ever
get
visit
away,
Mother
we
Saria.
moved to Spielberg, and you know what happened there. So we came here. What, you mean that mortar over there? That's Baba Yaga's personal magic mortar. It's kind of like a flying rowboat. She uses the pestle for an oar. Hey, don't get any wild ideas about flying around in it. The only thing you could use it for is grinding things.
Yeah, too bad I can't get to it. Because if I do try it, Baba is you.
Don't say I didn't warn you, but... You know, if you keep going on doing all that hero stuff, you're gonna wind up with the goody two-shoes blues. You know, black and blue and dead all over.
Ah, that's the... okay. So, I mean, I know I'm supposed to give him the hat, but I thought you would mention it.
Not bad at all. I can tell by the reflections in your eyes that it gives me character, makes me look mysterious and handsome.
Especially handsome.
Hey, all right, you guys, this guy is okay by me. You can let him through.
Okay, we wanna visit Baba. Let's go and visit Baba. Oh no.
Hey, doesn't like you very much, I guess. Probably blames you for having to fly all the way from Spielberg. Maybe you could find something to win the bird-brained hut over and calm it down.
There's a strange-looking hut at the top of the cliff. Oh, please don't. The hut's really very shy. It doesn't...
You want some candy?
That.
No, doesn't want candy. I don't remember what he wants.
That
Not garlic. Not flowers, corn. I mean, corn, yes. Okay, makes sense. It's a bird. Okay, let's go meet Baba.
A strangely familiar, scratchy voice shouts, "Now!"
Spirits of the frigid north, spin the water, draw it forth. Frosty spirits, summon twice, turn the water into ice. Ice.
You find yourself trapped in ice.
Or a prisoner of ice, if you
Come
want.
for a little visit, are we? A little chat, perhaps? We remember the last time you came for a little visit, don't we, kids? You turned me into a frog, didn't you, ha? Thought I wouldn't remember you. You thought to yourself, let's just visit Baba Yaga and see what we can turn her into today. Well, you thought wrong, kiddo. Well,
She also
now
goes
you're
off
here
script.
and all trapped like a fly in a web. Just looking at you reminds me of lunch.
Lunch.
So, what'll it be, kids? Hero sandwiches or hero on the half shell? Seeing as he is already frozen, we could just settle for a little ice cream sundae with whipped cream and nuts. Oh, good. We'll just skip the main course and go straight to dessert. Any last words from the soon-to-be supper?
You tell about Mr. Bones the gnome and the reason you came here.
So, you come here to help the jester get
We're spoiling the
jokes,
plot a
huh?
bit because he
How
didn't tell us
silly.
anything, but
He
fine.
made a fool out of me because you made a frog out of me. And now I'll make food out of thee. Just desserts, after all. So now we can all have our favorite treat to eat. You remember Bats and Scarlet, don't you? They kept you from sudden death? Oh, well, I remember. You should be grateful they believe in just rewards instead of just desserts. You'd rather have pie. What? I pie?
Eye pie in the sky. Ernie with eye pie in the sky.
Oh, elderberry pie. It's true we haven't had that for a long while. But I can't very well make one now. I don't have any of the ingredients. Oh, poo. Now that you mention it, I'd really like some elderberry pie. With or without ice cream. You're right. He did bring us a mandrake, didn't he? And it made such a lovely mousse. Very well. But it means no
Time
ice
to fetch.
cream for now. So, Mr. Tender Morsel, I'll give you another chance. Bring me some fresh elderberry pie, and I won't have you for dessert.
Vigorously, you nod your head in agreement.
Good. Bring us some fresh elderberry pie, or we'll just settle for Adam's apple pie and minced meat instead. We'll recycle this ice around this fool for iced meal. Hero lout, now get out.
Well, what have we here? Back in one piece?
That one's pretty
never
good.
Expected to see you outside of a quiche again. She sent you after an elderberry pie? Well, you're not gonna find that one in the freezer section of your local store.
Hoo-hoo. Okay, help me. How do I make one?
She didn't give you the recipe. All right, let's see. You'll need a pie pan for starch. You'll need bone meal for a crust.
We don't have that.
Goo for flavoring.
We can
and
get that.
elderberry berries, of course. You'll need to pick them right off the elderberry bush. Careful or you'll make it cry. There's nothing worse than elderberry wines. That's the stuff that leaks out of the Dark One's cave. How should I know how you get a pie pan? You're the one with the skull still stuffed with brains. Use them! Well, it won't be on the shelf with the flour and cornmeal. Get some bones and grind them. Hey, don't look at me like that. You know, Baba wouldn't like it if you used bones she knows personally, but a bone meal.
Okay, so we can make bone meal right away, so let's use...
You put the bones into the huge mortar. Now what?
Now we pest.
You work the pestle back and forth in the mortar. It's hard work, but after a while you manage to grind the bones into a fine bone meal with... The fine bone meals.
Need a container. Do we have a container? Yes.
You fill the flask with powdery bone meal from the mortar.
Okay, that's one. Then we can get the goo.
After some... You're getting... After... After... After...
Ah, shit. No, 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 go, no, 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 leave, 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 leave. What the fuck are you doing?
You feel...
Oh.
The wraith has sucked your...
Why am I having so much trouble guiding this fool around?
You feel a chill go through you. After the... After some... You knock on the gate.
Okay, let's go.
Look, he is safely locked away. We should wait a
Oh,
bit
it
to
already
see if the
happened.
Gravedigger shows up. Well, there you go. Igor's missing. That ties it. The little weasel never goes anywhere, for crying out loud.
Yeah, except when he's with that wacko, crazy, cuckoo doctor.
Why else would that gypsy be so darn close to town? He got a
Igor has
taste for
disappeared.
meat.
It was a full moon outside last night. I'm telling ya.
Yeah, somebody's going to jail. Justice must be served, even for that little gravedigger.
Justice? We don't even know if a crime has really been committed. Just relax. Go home or to the inn. The gypsy goes nowhere. We can decide what to do later.
But we...
Later. Go home.
Let's go see what happened.
The gravedigger is missing, and the gypsy just happened to be near the front gate when we were searching for Igor. He is suspected of being a werewolf and of having eaten Igor. You can talk to the gypsy yourself. He hasn't said much to anyone. Igor is missing, and the townspeople seem sure that this gypsy is the cause. I am not so sure myself.
Yeah, the
but there's very
Burgermeister
little I
is
can do until Igor
good
is
person.
found.
At least he's trying to. Of course, we have to go meet the gypsy. I wonder
In such a small village,
who he is. Yeah, it's the Disney prince guy.
the gypsy looks at you with disdain. The gypsy spits in your general direction. The gypsy glares at you in sullen silence.
Okay, so there's a lot of silence and spitting, so he's not telling us anything.
It is possible that the gravedigger is still alive. If you are going wandering outside of town, please watch for him. Calm down, everyone. Give me
So
a little
this starts
more
a
time.
timer, which I think is 3 days.
Yeah, well, that's all well and good, Gandhi, but we have waited
Gaston
long
forbid.
enough.
Yes, that's him.
Yeah, he's
That's
right.
him,
First dibs. That gypsy's gonna
Melting or something.
That gypsy's gonna make Joan of Arc look like a piker. He's gonna burn at the stake.
Yes, yes. If I cannot
Yeah, before
find out
tomorrow.
what
Okay, so it's
happened
2
to
days.
Igor before tomorrow, you shall have your burning.
So if the gypsy dies, that's game over. That's a dead end. I mean, this is fairly simple, and I don't think I was ever. I had any doubts on what to do, but still. So we need to get the goo now. Oh no! Actually, I went back down because I needed the pie thing. Yeah. Shut up.
Have you heard? Igor, the gravedigger, is missing. They say the gypsy did it.
Can we tell her about Anna? Guess not. I'm sure she would be happy to know, but apparently we can't tell her.
That is a bad place, and you'd better have nothing to do with it. It is dangerous and should have been torn down long ago. Many a stranger never came back after asking questions about it.
Okay. So pipe and we have a shit ton of money. Let me buy some other rations. I will. Okay, now we need some goo. Bye bye. Need some goo. Yeah, whatever. Maybe it's because the screen is small. That's why I'm having problems moving this hero around.
You are deep.
I think it was this way. Oh, the Necrotar by day. Nice. What a nice meeting.
You This is a metal pie tin, perfect for fruit pies.
Okay, so I think that's it, right? It was three things. So I guess we can go back to Baba. Then we'll go free Igor too. It's fucking weird.
So, did you get it? Looking good. Now show it to the head skull over there and get out of the way fast if you don't want to add rump roast to the Baba's menu for the night.
That didn't... Don't just go...
Jerked.
The skulls appear to have stopped flashing their lasers. You pick up the pie. It's been cooked to a delicate golden brown.
Hey, bird legs! Squat!
You quickly step out from under the trap. A moment later, you hear the voice of Baba Yaga.
Not very trusting, is he, kids? Good. It's not like I trust him.
It's a good relationship of untrust.
You find your shoes stuck
Or
to the floor.
distrust.
Spirits of the swamp and mire, aid me in what I desire. Creatures of the mist, beings of the fog, turn this human into a cute hedgehog.
That doesn't really look like a hedgehog.
I have a sudden craving for a Tiggly Wiggly. Perhaps some hedgehog grog. Hedge Piggly Swiggly and Pig Newton. What's that you say? Elderberry pie. Oh, darn. He was bringing that here, wasn't he? I don't suppose a Piggly Wiggle can get the pie from his backpack, could he? Spirits of the mist and more. Restore this man as he was before.
There.
So, now my dining delight. Do you have what I asked for?
You tell about how you made the pie.
Well, that's all very well and good, but until I have my elderberry pie in hand, you are in serious danger of staying for supper. The floor is the one with the spell on it.
Okay.
Mmm, that smells delicious. Just the way we like it. Fresh from the fire. So, let me think. How should I reward you for such a lovely pie? Well, Kitty, should we just fry him now? Or for an entree,
Always
have
thinks
green
about
spleen casserole
eating us.
with roast leg of man?
Seems more like a chef than a witch.
Oh, all right. I suppose he did do us a favor. It wouldn't be polite to eat him now. Besides, he may be useful in the future. So what is it that you want as a reward for your lovely pie?
So let me save here for a second.
You ask Baba to give you whatever she thinks might be useful to you on your adventures.
Useful, huh? Oh, that's a toughie. Let me think. What have I got lying around here besides the hut? Oh, I know. Here, take this. I found it hidden in the hangman's tree, as I recall. It's a magical ritual used by the Chernovi. I wouldn't recommend actually using it, mind you, but you've got a tasty treat.
I guess she liked the pie.
The ritual isn't designed to be used that.
Are we supposed to get the ritual? I think we were supposed to get the... Okay, we actually gave her some goo again. Let's see if that works. Oh. Also, we can do the riddle now. No.
Hello.
And 12 make...
Yeah.
Riddles, 3, 2, 1. Next one, and my riddling's done.
All right. Forgot about the Domovoy. Jesus. So many different ways you can get stuck that it's impossible to remember them all. Okay, to meet the Domovoy we have to sleep at the inn, which I haven't been doing at all, so that's already a problem. This wyvern really wants my ass. I mean, I get it. It's a nice ass, but calm down.
You
Oops. I made the screen big, and of course, live to regret it. No, I don't want to throw rocks at him. I mean, that might be a good idea.
From 15 leaves you can find the heart scroll in its den. Its hidden hoard revealed at night. What's this undead? You must fight. I'm almost out of riddles. I'll ask you nothing more, but come back in a while just to see what I've in store.
never...
That's so true. Glue his shoes.
You find your feet stuck again to the
Let's see if it works.
Oh, back so soon, could... Well, it is true that Gru Goo makes... So what...
You tell about the gnome and how he wants his humor back.
Humor, is it? You want a sense of humor. I'm not sure the gnome really had a sense of humor. Making fun
Or
of
sense at
poor
all.
old ogresses. Oh, all right. Take this good humor bar and give it to the gnome. I suppose there is nothing more pathetic than a gnome who can't tell a joke.
You take the good humor bar and put it away.
Hero near, out of here.
Nice of you to drop in.
Okay, I think more or less we're on our way. No, I definitely need to go sleep at the inn.
After some rest, the only effect
All right, we need to go free
you were in the north.
Igor.
You hear a monstrous groaning noise from beneath the fallen tombstone. Perhaps a horrible monster waits below. This headstone does not have an epitaph. Yet. How about that old one? Death is just nature's way of telling you to slow down.
It's not bad.
Igor saved! Kind stranger saved Igor! Good kind stranger! Igor happy grave, not Igor's grave!
Ooh. Okay, that's done. So there's another dead end that we managed to avoid.
The gypsy is gone. Welcome back. I suppose you've heard all the latest news by now.
I am not Olga.
The gypsy is no longer my prisoner. Good riddance. I would not have enjoyed burning him at the stake. I'm just glad this whole thing is over. I hope this is the last of people disappearing mysteriously around here. The townspeople are foolish sometimes. They want easy answers instead of difficult solutions.
That's a lot. That says a lot about humanity.
Farewell. And
society.
thank you for helping Igor. I did not believe the gypsy was guilty, and I did not want to burn him at the stake.
Igor very glad not to still be in grave. You Igor's friend now.
Oh.
Igor not give crypt key to strangers. You not stranger. Igor give crypt key to you.
Thanks, Igor.
Grave accident? Little graveyard humor there. That good one. I like it. Igor carve headstone near grave. Igor fall in grave. Gravestone fall on grave. Igor not get out until you get him
He speaks
out of
like
grave.
a text adventure.
Igor in grave danger. Staff been in town long time. Dimitri's grandfather brought staff to town. People say Doctor mad. Doctor not mad. Doctor just crazy. Oh, people not like gypsies. People think gypsies steal things. People think gypsies eat people. People think gypsies not normal like Igor.
You pick up. Your legs are too. After. Your leg. After.
Okay, progressing good.
After. Your legs are. voice from behind the door says, "Oops, sorry. Seems I forgot about my burglar alarm."
Hello, how are you? Come in and have a sit, why don't you?
As you sit down, a rude noise comes from the chair seat.
Which old Sierra would never do, but 1995 Sierra would definitely do.
A million laughs. How are you? Good to see you. Nice see you to drop in. Speaking of dropping in, did you hear the one about the bad waiter? Seems like he was always dropping in. Dropping in. Get it? Didn't think so. No one got a sense of humor anymore. Not even me.
It's a braided, circular rug, just like the one in your room, only funnier.
Honestly, I love what he's done to the garlic. I would love to do that to my garlic.
Somehow just looking at these garlic braids makes you smile. It makes the perfect cap to the gnome's jester costume. The chair has been upholstered with a comfortable-looking thick leather seat. You walk over to the chair and sit down. A loud and rather embarrassing noise caused...
Keep your hands to yourself. I'm engaged already. I ain't got no sense of humor. I can't get no sense of humor. I try. Don't know why. Gotta fly. Say goodbye. What's the matter? You a music critic, so I can't tell a joke? Sue me. I'm comedically challenged. A phoebe of a fool. A dweeb dunce. As a matter of fact, I've been cursed.
As a matter of fact.
With a hex, so to speak. Pathetic, ain't it? I can't tell a joke if it kicked me in the teeth. Ever since I got Baba Yaga mad at me, I got the bad joke blues. She has no sense of humor whatsoever. Let me tell you, I was just telling a joke about how some hero got Baba Baby hopping mad and fit to be towed. How was I to know she was in the audience at the time? Anyhow, Baba Yaga stands up, says some bad poetry, and the next thing I know is my jokes are jumbled. So here I am in nowhere land, trying to locate Baba Yaga so as I can get the curse removed.
I mean, she was even nice. She could have done way worse.
Putin Kane, ask me again, I'll tell you my name. Seriously, folks, the name is Bones. Punny Bones. Punny, you should ask about that. Making jokes is in my bones, make no bones about it. But my puns have been sort of boneheaded lately. Hey, I'm a professional fool, so don't try this at home, kid. Unfortunately, more people laugh at me than at my jokes lately. It's hot. What do I hear? Let me see. Well, the talk of the town is you. No one knows how you got here or what
We don't know
you
either,
do,
so.
and they're still all a bit leery of strangers. You should see some of the looks they give me.
How did you get here, by the way?
Or you, for that matter. This place is really dead, you know? I've had a livelier audience in a great... Now, a man being...
You don't know, huh? Okay, let's give him the...
That didn't do it. That
What? What?
That did...
Just
pass it to the gnome.
I'm trying to.
That didn't... You sneak a tiny taste of the good humor bar. It tastes kind of funny. That didn't just pass it to the gnome.
But why does it say just pass it to the gnome?
That didn't.
I'm trying to. How the fuck am I supposed to do that?
What
the fuck?
Just pass. That didn't.
The heck is going on?
That didn't.
So I can't give it to him.
That didn't. That just pass it to the gnome.
And every once in a while it says just pass it to the gnome. Is this a bug? What the fuck? Bring it back to Penny Bones at the inn and his humor will be restored. I can't give it to him. Okay,
So I ask you, what do you call a dinosaur crashing into a wall? Late for supper, of course.
Do I have to try again?
Did I tell you about the time there was this guy walking into an inn with this big neck retort following him? He goes up to the innkeeper and asks for some stew to eat. The innkeeper looks nervously at the nectar and asks the man what his pet will eat.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy replies, anyone he wants.
You hand the gnome the good humor bar.
Okay, so you were supposed to do that automatically. What the
You trying the old
fuck?
hot pepper bar on me? Hey, I'm the professional, kid. Don't try this at home. Not on a gnome, anyway. Hey, looks good, though.
He eats the good humor bar.
Not bad. Pretty good, actually.
You tell the gnome about Baba Yaga and the good humor bar.
Thanks, pal. Guess this yuck's on me. This jester just can't thank you too much. You're my hero, Nero. My main man, Stan. Do you know why gnome jokes are so short? So that they won't go over the dwarves' heads. There's no point in telling a dwarf a joke with a double meaning. He won't get either one. Judging from the expression, what you don't know can't hurt you, dwarves are practically invulnerable. Of course, far be it from me to say that all dwarves are just plain dumb. Most are pretty greedy, too. Dwarves get their money the horde way. They won't even spend the time of day. Dwarfs don't care how people treat them, as long as they do. Of course you know what you got when the singing dragon fell into the dwarf mine. A flat miner. And on that note...
Let's change it. Yes. Okay.
Before you blow, Joe, I figure I owe you one. I'm gonna let you in on a secret only we gnomes know. I'm gonna tell you the ultimate joke.
Uh-oh.
Don't wince, Vince. This is straight, mate. You tell this one, and whoever hears it is gonna laugh. Really laugh. It only works once, and should only be used in last resorts, Mort. It's the last laugh, so to speak. The best jest to the west.
The gnome tells you a rather silly joke. You find yourself laughing despite yourself.
See what I mean, Gene? Tell this joke to a big bad dude that's out to do you in, then exit while he's laughing.
Thanks, gnome. Okay, let's have a little meal.
You have some garlic pheasant for supper.
Alright, that sounds good too.
Pardon me while I wax eloquent, but once, many years ago, huge herds of fragrant elephants roamed freely in this particular valley.
Oh yeah, in the good old days, peanut farming would have made you a billionaire.
Once, long ago, I had a successful career, and I was also an elephant herder.
You kidding? Everyone used to have a pet elephant.
Oh yeah, I remember mine. I married her.
Yay!
Yeah. She was great for vacuuming up peanuts from your rugs.
She was great.
Not only that, but elephants are very clean and modest as well. They always went bathing with their trunks, don't you know?
Oh.
Yeah, nice thing about elephants. Very easy to housebreak, you know? They hardly ever made mistakes. Huh, unless they got excited, okay?
Unfortunately, elephants get excited easily. A lot of houses got broken that way. This really brings back sad memories.
Okay, we won't talk about elephants.
We don't go for that rumor spreading stuff here, do we, Yvonne?
No way, Hans.
Oh, never. Oh, except for that one little cocktail waitress, you know. But we don't gossip about our neighbors in Mordavia. Do we, Ivan?
Who's the cocktail waitress?
Well, no, but you did used to tell everyone about the time Olga caught Boris drinking with us when he was supposed to be minding the store.
Hey, hey, hey. That wasn't gossip. It was just a semi-funny story.
And Franz, what about the story you tell about the time you saw Yuri and Bella in the garden one night?
What was that?
Hey, Yuri, you're okay, all right?
So you see, we do not spread rumors here.
Definitely not. Okay, let's go try to meet the Domovoy. So the way I figured this, you're supposed to do this. Do this. Until a certain message appears. I don't know if someone tells you that you're supposed to meet the Domovoi or not. I don't think so. I remember just stumbling into it.
After you are exhausted.
Yep, there he is.
You have the feeling you are being watched. You see a small, hairy, sad-looking creature.
In where I am living, in Domovoi am I. Luck I bring. Way things go now, think most luck bad. Things at inn not good. No people come. Innkeeper and wife very, very unhappy. Mordavia very, very sad place. Even Domovoi cannot help here. Oh, too much dark magic. Too much we speak, too much I talk.
Okay, we'll talk another time.
Domovoi am I. Domovoi I be. Over places Domovoi watch. Protect the inn, do I. By big people Domovoi not seen. You stranger are. Maybe hero, maybe not. Show myself to you I do. Speak to you I will. Maybe good things for people will you do. Some night soon, talk we will again. Domovoi good luck bring.
Okay.
You hero? Mordavia big hero need. Plenty powerful hero. Maybe you be soon. Learn much.
Okay, we've been a hero for 3 games. I think we are pretty much fine.
You unlock the door.
Bye, Domovoi. See you soon. Also, let's...
You light the can.
Okay, that's a bit more atmosphere.
You awaken as... Someone has left a note for you on the chest. The note reads, "Please meet me tonight outside the town gates. I will be waiting." It's signed, your friend Katrina.
Okay, Katrina. We also have the Domovoi that I have to meet. There's too many people, too many eggs in one basket.
It's a garlic souffle, Mordavian style.
Garlic souffle. Doesn't sound bad. Yes, leave.
The werewolf threat has ended. Since you have found and rescued Igor, I have released our gypsy prisoner.
Didn't you already do that
seems
yesterday?
He was not a werewolf after all. All the peasant fears were for nothing.
Okay, let's go meet the Lishi one more time.
It doesn't.
Gotcha.
Lishi, Lishi, riddle's done. Thank you much for all the fun.
So what do I get in return?
You say hello, but there's only silence in return. You
Nothing. Okay. Thanks, Lishi. Nice. Okay, so we have to go to the gypsy camp too, but okay. So I like that despite the fact that you're gaining strength and getting stronger, you deal the same damage as the start of the game. That's an interesting choice for an RPG. I mean, imagine if in any other RPGs you level up and get stronger, but you just deal the same damage over and over. I mean, I think you do get stronger, but I don't seem to have gotten any stronger. Hey, Boris.
Hello again. You are a most brave man to wander so freely in the Mordavian woods.
Tell him that Olga thinks he was too lazy.
Lazy? What was there to do in a shop with no customers? Once the swamp cut off trade here, we had nothing to sell. I had nothing to do there. So just because I would sit at the inn and talk with the other men, she thought I was lazy.
Well, I mean...
All she ever did was sit around and give me orders when I was in the shop. What was the point of dusting if no one came in the shop to notice the dust?
I mean, he's not that lazy. He did find another job, so might be onto something.
I came here to get away from a constant nagging. According to her, I could do nothing right. Here, there is peace and quiet. I have heard the wolves howl at night, but who is to say that they are werewolves?
Say that again. Werewolves.
May your...
Oh, there he is.
I just wanted to thank you for saving me. Not many people would try to help a gypsy. Particularly when everyone thinks that they are werewolves. Gypsies are not werewolves. You
Are they?
cannot believe the lies of the townsfolk. Visit our camp to the east sometime, and we will welcome you as only the gypsies can. Gypsies are not werewolves, but we are shape changers.
And that's different.
I hope to see you again sometime. Farewell!
I don't remember that. They changed shape with a boom or something.
The days are getting cooler and shorter. Winter is approaching.
I wish. It's fucking hot here, let me tell you. So...
Anymore. There's only a certain amount of punishment. After...
So what do I need to do now? I mean, I need to go to the gypsy camp, okay, but I need to meet Katrina tonight and also Domovoy, so I might want to do that first. The gypsies can wait for the moment.
You taken... Turn the...
Let's go to the castle for a second.
You are in a dark, dank crypt, filled with bas-relief figures of long-departed knights and statues of the Grim Reaper. Stairs lead back up to the entrance. A brightly colored copy of the Borgov crest adorns part of the floor. It's a figure of the Grim Reaper, harbinger of death. At the base of the statue are the words, "Greet the Reaper."
Oh, don't fear the Reaper, maybe.
You see a coffin cover bearing a bas-relief sculpture of a knight. You see a coffin cover. The coffin cover is decorated with a bas-relief sculpture of a knight. Searching carefully, you see a small hole that looks like a keyhole in the sculpture. You can hear faint and distant sounds behind this coffin. You can't get the coffin lid open. Although this coffin does look like a door, you don't have a... There is a brightly colored version of the...
did remember this puzzle.
Spelling out
Wow.
the name Borgov in colors has caused a secret compartment to open in the crest. Inside is a small key which you add to your keyring. The small key from the crest opens a lock in the relief. You open the coffin lid to reveal a dark passageway leading deep into the mountainside. After following the dark passage for several minutes, you come out into a castle chamber.
No, I don't remember this
Bookcase closes
castle map
behind
at
you.
all. I do remember that losing myself several times.
The large round wooden table is starting to crack from age. The door hinges. You are looking into the castle great hall. The door. It's just a huge there are a number of After several minutes spent analyzing this piece of furniture, you reach the brilliant conclusion that it must be the bed.
Uh-oh. Exciting
Finally,
battles.
the wraith vanishes under the force of your onslaught. The chest is kablooey. You open the case. The trap.
Kablooey.
It's hard to make a living when you're dying.
That was a very nice kablooey indeed.
There's nothing.
I don't remember how the fuck to... How do you parry? I don't...
You've just had a close encounter with the spirit of the ghost kind. Finally, Mick. That feels good. After some, the chest. Cub. In the chest, you find a small flask labeled healing and 25 crowns.
Pretty nice for having died
That
just
feels-
3 times. Okay, that was completely useless. Fine. What the fuck?
It's as white as a sheet. Perhaps it's the ghost of some poor benighted soul who fell to his death while trying to take in the laundry. You shiver as the ghost passes through you. A cold chill remains behind.
Don't remember what this ghost has anything to do with anything.
The chest is kablooey. You take 15 crowns from a pouch in the safe. You take...
And that's a lot of money. What are you supposed to do with all this money?
The cabinet is empty. The cabinet... The sprawling castle watches over a lush and prosperous landscape. Obviously a fantasy piece. The door The bookshelves are full of incredibly exciting works, such as 250 years of Boyar ledgers and first-grade writing sample. The bookshelf... There's something strange about the volumes of Tobin's Spirit Encyclopedia.
Exit. Ugh. Can't get the timing right.
It's a drinking horn. At least it would be a drinking horn if it had something to drink. The cap... The cap... The cap... The own... The door...
Oh, we're back here. Oh, nice.
After some... You reach up... As you...
Okay, I don't know if that was a pa-pa-da-bam moment, but sure. We're back and we're still alive. We have a lot of money, which I have no use for. It's fine. I guess we'll go buy ourselves Tesla or something.
I suppose you heard that the gypsy didn't kill Igor after all. Dmitri has set the gypsy free. No good will come of it. You mark my words. The man was clearly a werewolf.
They're called shapeshifter, man.
You tell Olga that Boris didn't like being ordered around all the time.
Ugh, I wouldn't have had to order him around if he would only have done his work. I just wanted the shop to be neat and clean in case anyone came in. How does he expect me to do all the work around here by myself? This was his family's business after all. It's not easy getting all the work done here by myself. I may not look it, but I'm not as young as I used to be.
$94 crowns. Wow, that's a ton of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After you
So Dmitri says the gypsy didn't really kill Igor after all. Then there's that one about the Easter Bunny.
Wait, you didn't hear? Oh, that foolish gravedigger fell into a grave, and he was trapped by his own gravestone. He's dumber than a styrofoam cup.
Right. It's just lucky for Igor the stranger happened to wander by before he starved to death.
You are all fortunate that the stranger rescued Igor. You would have burned an innocent
Couldn't
man.
have lived with yourselves.
Well, I still think the gypsy's a werewolf.
You get a fine meal of roast duckling a la garlic.
It was very kind of you
Hello,
today,
Bella.
Igor.
The Bella jump scare.
It's been a long time since we have had someone as heroic as you in Mordavia, yeah? Forgive us if we have seemed so unkind to you. It is just that we have lived so long in fear. Oh, that is right. We hadn't been properly introduced. Yuri, will you introduce us?
This is silly. You've met before.
But
Still, it would be nice to be properly introduced.
come on, Yuri, do your job.
Please, Yuri?
This is Bella Markarov, my wife and keeper of the kitchen.
You introduce yourself in return.
I am very honored to meet you. I was very worried about the gypsy.
He almost has a French
It was just like those
was
three
very
Orientals
worried.
to accuse the wrong man. Oy, I'm so glad the gypsy is free. I don't know if gypsies are werewolves, and I don't really care. As long as they don't harm anyone, they have as much right to live in Mordavia as we do.
Bella!
Bella, you know we
Don't
only
you
vote
believe
far
that,
right
Yuri?
here in Mordavia.
Maybe.
Well, when you see your gypsy friends again, you may tell him that Yuri and Bella will welcome him in town.
Now, I never said that.
Oh, but you meant it, didn't you? You are a man of your word, after all. My husband Yuri doesn't like for me to talk to strangers. He thinks they may be dangerous.
But there's no strangers in town. I mean, you got one every 5 years.
You are a hero. We need a hero here.
Bella!
Oh, Yuri, I'm just saying how welcome he is in Mordavia. I always leave a supper out for him behind the inn. He looks strange and a little frightening, but I think he is really a good person. He's always so polite to me. I'm not sure what he means by graveyard humor, though.
He does talk a little bit like Yoda, but he's fine.
The innkeeper's wife is a sturdy but not unattractive peasant woman. You kiss Bella's hand.
Oh, no one has ever done
Risky.
that to me.
Done what?
Oh, he kissed my hand, Yuri.
Well, you better not kiss anything else.
Surely not.
Well, Gypsy returned to his people, I suppose.
Yeah, that gypsy camp is somewhere to the east of town, by the shopping mall.
I still think the punk was a werewolf.
Punk.
Did you ever see him turn into a wolf?
Well, no.
No, Clint
Did he have
Eastwood.
hairy hands and pointy ears like Leonard Nimoy?
Well, no.
You see, it's all your fault, blathering on about those stupid, foolish folk tales. Why, we could have harmed an innocent man.
Yeah, I knew all along. There's no such thing as werewolves.
Okay, let's go meet the Domo boy.
You unlock.
Oh, we also need to meet Katrina. So let's see if she's there.
The man.
There she is. Then we go back and meet the Domo boy.
Hello again. Did you get
Too many
note?
women. I
I
want-
hoped I could see and speak with you again. I hope you don't think I am too forward. It's just that I don't meet many new people around here. I love to hear about your adventures. Oh, you've been hurt. Are you sure you should be out wandering? You really need to take care of yourself more. Here, let me see if I can make you feel better. I have a potion of healing right here. I
Ma'am,
hope it
this
will
is not
help
Zelda
you.
2.
Oh, you will make me blush if you keep speaking like that. But I really
Classic of
don't
all
want
Quest
to
for Glories, you
disturb.
can flirt.
I like listening to you.
You tell Katrina more about yourself. She seems to be hanging on every word.
Ah, you have seen so many places and people. I love listening to your adventures.
Okay, tell me something about yourself, though.
No one is allowed in the castle unless he is invited. Maybe sometime you will get an invitation? I hope so.
Doubtful.
I really want to get to know you better. Oh, I do want to see you again, but I'm afraid my parents will get very angry if they
What
know I've
parents?
met you. Oh, really, I'm not supposed to be out at the castle grounds. I guess I shouldn't be out at night. It is dangerous, but I do know my way around. I must go. Maybe we can meet again? It's too dangerous for me to come here again. It's so far from the castle. Maybe we could meet by the castle gate some
Okay.
evening. I'll watch for you there. Please, don't mention me to the gatekeeper. I'll get in trouble if anyone finds out I sneak out of the castle. They think it's too dangerous outside the gate. But I need to get out to see you again. Goodbye.
You watch her walk off before you think of doing anything else. You deftly...
Domovoy, I'm coming. No! Fuck!
You
Wrong choice. Shit. Where's my last save? Ugh. Okay, I guess we'll do that next night. Okay, so meet Domovoy now. Okay. Alright, I guess that's a good point to quit. Maybe you can skip ahead also, which that could be a good idea. To meet the Domovoy. But yeah, we made some progress. We met Baba Yaga. We met a lot of interesting characters. We saw Nikolai die. I mean, okay, we didn't see it die, but close enough. I mean, we made him happy again, which was the most important thing. And also ransacking his house was also important. Okay, we'll continue this tomorrow, same time. Probably not gonna finish it tomorrow, so I think this will go to next week as well. But it's yeah, it's a long trip, but it's worth it. It's always good to visit Mordavia again every once in a while. Okay, thanks for whoever stayed and watched me play. See you tonight, same time, 9:30 Central European time, and have a good rest of your night or whatever, and return to the land of the living as well. Ciao, see you tomorrow.